In addition to cover artwork, another aspect of traditional music media that originally got lost in the digital revolution was the ability to read the lyrics to the songs you're listening to. Well, much like with adding artwork to the music files in iTunes, you can also add lyrics. And again, this is not a requirement for creating music files, and it does add a little bit of overall size to your files, but there are many people, possibly yourself included, who like to read the lyrics to songs as they're listening to them. To add the lyrics to a song, you just right-click on the track, choose Get Info, and we've seen this window a couple times now, and you can see there's a section in here labeled Lyrics. And all this really is just a text box where you can enter the lyrics for the particular song you've selected. But where do you get these lyrics? It could be as basic as typing them in by hand yourself, but unless you're dealing with an incredibly obscure song, chances are you'll be able to find the lyrics online somewhere. Let me go out to my browser. Now, there are a couple of things you can do here. Many bands and artists offer the lyrics to their songs on their websites, so that might be the best place to start to make sure you get the most accurate lyrics. For instance, here on Weezer's website, I can go to their info section, and this is going to differ from band to band. And down here they have lyrics, and they tell you that they are band-checked correct lyrics. Select that. And here I find the song that I had selected. I'll just select those lyrics, copy them, return to iTunes, and simply paste them in. And I can just click OK. And that's really all there is to it. Now, if the band whose song you're trying to find lyrics for hasn't posted their lyrics, there are tons of lyric sites out there on the internet. The easiest one to remember is probably lyrics.com, though it might be even easier to just Google the band name and the song name and the word lyrics. So I might search for Weezer, maybe I want their song Beverly Hills, and there's already a Google suggestion here, Beverly Hills lyrics. Now, when you're dealing with these lyric sites, there's really no guarantee that the lyrics are going to be 100% accurate, so you might want to read through them before you paste them into iTunes. Of course, you may be looking for lyrics specifically because you don't know what they are, so you might want to look for a couple different versions of a song's lyrics to see if they match. So, for instance, I'll just try this one. Again, we've got some lyrics here. Select those. Copy. Return to iTunes. Find Beverly Hills. Get Info. And paste. And again, that's really all there is to it. Now in iTunes, the only way to view the lyrics you've entered is to bring up the track's info window like we've done here. Some iPod models have the ability to display the lyrics you've added to your song files though, so if you like to read through the words as you listen to the music, you can do some hunting around and spend the time to paste the lyrics for each song into their own info window. And then as you're listening on your iPod, you can bring up the lyrics and read along. One other thing to mention about adding lyrics is that you can't add lyrics to WAV files. If you recall, earlier we discussed the different encoding settings you can find in Preferences under General Import Settings, and one of the options here was the WAV encoder. Now, when you add lyrics to a song file, you're basically just adding additional code to that file, but WAV files don't support this ability, so don't use that format if you plan on adding lyrics. But most likely you'll be using the MP3 or AAC encoder if you're planning on putting your music on your iPod anyway. So that's all there is to it. And now, in addition to listening to your music, you can look at the album artwork as well as read the lyrics once you enter that information here in iTunes.